Are you wondering why you're not getting what you're asking for? Have you been listening to all of the coaches and mentors and spiritual people out there telling you it's all about the law of attraction and make affirmations and sit and meditate, and you're doing all of these things, but you're still not getting what you're asking for? If so, this video might be able to help you. Okay, so if you're not getting what you're asking for, chances are it's because of the way you're asking. So whether you call it praying, meditating, creating affirmations, they're all virtually the same thing. They're all basically the same thing, right? You're asking for something, you're praying to the universe, you're praying to God, Buddha, a divine intention, whatever your name for this is. You're putting this out there and you're frustrated that you're not getting what you're asking for. Remember, if you look at any of these other videos that I'm sharing with you, I'm always talking about your energy, your energy, your energy. What is your energy? It's your job to pay attention to your levels of energy, just like it's your job to pay attention to your levels of self-esteem, self-worth, self-confidence, self-love, self-image. When you know where you are on those levels at all time, you'll know why and what you're putting out to the universe. Okay, so remember, everything is a vibrational frequency, just like tuning in to a radio station. And you don't tune in to a country music station and get Bach. It doesn't happen. You've got to tune in to the right frequency to get what you want. It's the same thing with the way you're asking for what you want. So now, let's pay attention to how you're asking. A lot of people were taught that we're not deserving, that life is hard, that you have to, that you're good or you're bad, or if you're not good enough, you're not going to receive what you want. So we've got all of these beliefs, in our subconscious mind. That's one thing to deal with. But when you're asking the universe, asking God, out, putting what you want out in prayer, putting what you want out into the universe, what is your vibrational frequency when you're doing this? Are you saying, okay, I know that I'm not worthy, but I really want this to happen? Or are you worried and you're like, okay, I don't know what I'm going to do to pay the rent this month. I need help. I need help. And you're on that frequency of fear and lack. Okay, I don't know what to do with this relationship. I've tried everything I know what to do, and he or she is just not listening to me. I'm not being heard. Do you see the vibrational energy that these examples bring in? I'm sure, like, when you hear me talk in that level, you can sense a feeling of angst, a feeling of anxiety, a feeling of frustration. Well, the universe, being vibrational, feels that same thing from you. So when you're putting something out there in fear or in disbelief or in some level of you really don't think that it's going to come true, but everybody keeps saying you can ask for it. So what the heck, I'm just going to throw it out there and see what happens. You're attracting and bringing back to you exactly on the same frequency that you're putting it out there. So here's something that you can start doing before you start asking. First of all, what is it that you really want? Something that you really want and you're not getting yet, and you haven't seen any indication of it, because I can tell you that what you want already exists. It already exists. So when you change your vibrational frequency, you will have the ability then to see it, to tap into it, to touch it, to bring it into your reality. But if you're not on the same vibrational frequency, it's like you're wanting country music and all you're getting is Bach. So let's think about how you can change your vibrational frequency to start manifesting more of what you want. So before you sit down and you think about, okay, I'm really going to pray or meditate or create an affirmation on something that I want. First of all, what are the words that you're choosing? Pay attention to the words that the universe doesn't recognize, because the universe recognizes like the main subject. If you think about grammar, you have a main subject in your sentence. So if you say, I don't want to be allergic to bees anymore, the universe doesn't hear don't. It just hears, I want to be allergic to bees. So when you're making your affirmations, creating your prayers or your meditation about what it is that you truly want to bring into you, think about the words that you're choosing and start out with, I'm so happy and grateful that. Now, if you're not at that place because your mind's saying, hello, if we already had it, we'd already be happy and grateful. So what the heck is this for? So if you're finding that resistance in your mind right there, you can always start out with, I'm happy and grateful for the opportunity to, because your mind's not stupid. Your mind, your ego mind, is there to protect you. You can't fool your own mind. But you have conscious beliefs and you have subconscious beliefs. And when they're at odds against something that you want to bring into your life or you want to see or you want to experience, that's telling you that what you want consciously, you don't believe you can have subconsciously. So getting on the vibrational frequency is going to help. When you write down, I'm open to receiving, or I see others receiving, and now I am ready to experience this. Because remember, I am are the two most powerful words you can use. And when you say I am, whatever follows those two words are what you're going to bring back to you. Now, there are many people that I have conversations with that I hear them saying, I am frustrated, I am upset, I am angry, I am whatever. And so when you are choosing that, when you're choosing those words, now you're staying in that vibrational frequency of your I am statement. Okay, so it might help you to write it out as opposed to constantly walking around thinking about what you don't want, and then having conversations with your friends and your family about, what you don't want to happen, and hey, it's still happening in my life, and we share it with others and we share it in our mind all the time when we're walking around. And so do you see how you're constantly staying on that vibrational frequency? You're talking about it to others. You're thinking about it night and day, 24/7. And that's the vibrational frequency that you're sending out. So try that. Try sitting down and writing it out and then paying attention to those words that are in there and start using that as your daily affirmation, prayer, or asking of the universe. If you need any help with this, please go to masteringyourbeliefs.com, and there's so much information there. If you'll spend a little time in there, I'm sure you'll find something at the level where you are. Maybe it's this video. Maybe this video is all you needed to open your mind and go, hey, yeah, I can start making a difference there. So remember, if you have questions, ask your sensei. This is Nancy Muller, the one and only Life Sensei, saying ciao for now.